Roger. Live from the Allied Gymnasium on the campus of Nevada Union High School, Touchdown Productions, celebrating 10 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present the NU Miners Road to the Playoffs. Tonight, your Nevada Union Miners finally come home and take on their newest league rival, the Oro Golden Eagles, as they play out the rest of the Sierra Foothill League schedule and build towards next season. It's NU versus DO right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. The Nevada Union Miners come home tonight to come home to the friendly confines of the new Allied Gymnasium to take on the Oro Golden Eagles as they prepare to wind up the 2007 campaign. Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you are across the Foothill network of stations. I'm Mark Heauser, joined again by my friend and partner for the last 3 years, Gene Smith, our producer and director, Gil Dominguez, and of course the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team is on hand for tonight's telecast. But first, as a tradition here on the Game of the Week, we begin our telecast with some bonus coverage of the JV game already in session here in the fourth quarter. Miners are down 36-51 with a minute on the clock. It's been kind of a rough battle for the Miners. They've come within, gosh, what did they get, Gene? Probably within about 8 points there, I think, in the third quarter. And
yeah, I was going to say 6 or 8.
Yeah.
One thing you can count on with Nevada Union and Dale Latimer coach team is that they'll play hard right down to the 00 on the clock. They're very good defensively.
Yeah, and they're pretty aggressive out there on the floor. It just seems like some of the buckets have been off target. And Del Oro, not to take anything away from them, but they're a pretty good defensive team and offensive. They've been banging some of the threes out beyond the arc as well. 36-51, 47.8 on the clock, fourth quarter. Allied Gymnasium, we're at the end of the JV game.
It's like Coach Latimer has quite a few of his second and third teamers in right now, giving his kids some playing time. The game is pretty much over, but his roster has actually been diminished lately. His actual leading scorer was moved up to the varsity. It's Mark Kendall 2 weeks ago, so he's missing about they're down about 16 points a game or so without him.
Big key component.
Yes, a good three-point shooter.
And a block shot there. Just under 30 seconds. 36-52. Clock's winding down. And the whistle blows. Got a traveling call on Del Oro. Turnover. All right. You know what? Just want to say welcome back to Gino. He's taking some time off. He's back in the saddle.
Taking some time off.
That's right.
Yeah, making a lot of road trips down to Rohnert Park to watch the number 2 son.
Tyler, tell us about Tyler. What's going on there?
He's at Sonoma State and he's on the basketball team and enjoying himself. As he says, I go, "How you doing, Ty?" He goes, "I'm living the dream, Dad. I'm living the dream."
Awesome.
So he's very fortunate young man, and he is living the dream. Playing basketball and going to school, and a lot of pretty girls around campus.
Good for him. 36-52 as we wrap up the JV game. We got the varsity coming your way shortly. So Tyler, how big's Tyler now, Gino?
Well, he's 6'4" still. He's 6'4" when he left here, and he hasn't grown since then. But he's a 2 and a 3 guard, they call it. A shooting guard and a small forward. He plays 2 positions. Not seeing a lot of playing time right now. He's kind of in the learning stages still, and playing behind a lot of juniors and seniors on the Sonoma State team. They're the defending champions of their league last year, and so they have quite a few kids back that can play. And he's going to see his time. He's just working hard in practice and trying to get stronger in the weight room. and looking forward to next year.
Good show. Good show. So defending champions, where are they at in the season now?
They're tied for third right now, I believe, at 8-5 right now.
8-5.
8-5. We went down last weekend and watched the number 1 team. Actually, they're the number 11 team, San Bernardino, out of L.A. Beat Sonoma State last week. We went down for that game, and we saw a great athletic contest there.
Good barn burner down there.
Yeah.
Well, and we were talking earlier, you mentioned the competition at that level, at that college level, is really stepping up. So Tyler's experiencing...
he's having some growing pains right now, which is understandable, but he's, it was a good fit for him. Sonoma State seems to be the right fit for him. It's a great program and lots of good quality people.
Awesome. And Chad, your oldest son, he's over at Chico.
Chad's at Chico, and he's working on his teaching credentials. He wants to teach and coach. I don't know why. I don't know where he got that idea.
It's in the blood. It's in the blood.
He's about a year and a half away from that. Awesome.
And Chad is Chad Smith. A lot of you out there probably remember was is an alumni here at Nevada Union.
Graduated in 03.
03.
Yeah. Played with a kid named John Sheets, who is actually still playing basketball for the University of Maine. And Gary Daly was another player at that time, and he's actually in professional baseball right now with the St. Louis Cardinals, I believe.
Is he? Gary. Remember them well. Gosh, we just keep getting older and older, don't we? Yeah. Lost the video monitor out here. Maybe get somebody to get that back up to speed for us. Fans are out on the floor, and we're going to get ready to roll into mention one here once we get the cue. All right. And the NorCal Game of the Week being brought to you by the great folks at Hanson Brothers Enterprises. HBE Rentals is part of the HBE family, and rental manager Craig Arthur wants you to know that HBE Rentals is a full-service rental facility open 7 days a week because they know your work never takes a day off. HBE Rentals carries a modern selection of tools, equipment like aerial lifts, chippers, trenchers, tractors, backhoes, and much more. It's all waiting for you at HBE Rentals and Hanson Brothers Enterprises.
And Casey Wood Corporation. Casey Wood Corporation has been serving the needs of the professional contractor since 1990 with construction-grade lumber products for framing and plying siding. They are also your source for custom doors and windows, including cool pocket doors, just like in the Commander. And of course, Kevin Casey is proud to donate his time as the president of the NU Football Booster Club. Casey Wood Corporation.
And Grass Valley Glass. It sure has been cold. There is no need to let winter cold drive up your heating bill. When Grass Valley Glass offers a complete line of energy-efficient windows from Milgard, and they can install them for you as well. Shauna, Marty, and NU alumni Curtis Allen specialize in everything glass, including replacement windows, and they love to support NU minor sports. That's Grass Valley Glass.
And Soft Answers. NU freshman basketball coach Dallas Wolfholm can solve any computer software problems you may encounter and create custom software for you and your organization. Computer problems can make you frustrated and want to throw your machine out the window, but once call Dallas and your computer will be your friend again. One call solves it all at Soft Answers, and Dallas is happy to be this year's NU freshman basketball coach. Soft Answers.
And Touchdown Productions celebrating a decade of local sports television. This is Mark Heauser along with Gene Smith saying thanks for joining us all across our Foothill network of stations. Be sure to join us next time as we return to the Allied Gymnasium to see the Lady Miners on senior night as they take on the Rockland Thunder. So be sure to join us for the SFL basketball action as we continue the tradition of high school sports television right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Well, the clock's sitting at hair over 13 minutes before we get this contest underway. What do you know about Del Oro, Gene?
Well, you know, I missed that game earlier in the year when Nevada Union was at Del Oro. It was a close game, I do remember reading about it. They look young too. I don't have you have that Del Oro roster in front of you. Looking at their roster, they're pretty balanced actually, with an even number of juniors and seniors. There are no sophomores on the team, so you know, I think it's going to be a good matchup tonight. Nevada Union is really hungry. They've got to be real hungry for a win after, you know, they've been to the last 4 games. They're in a 4-game slide right now, so. Look for Nevada Union to come out strong tonight. They got a nice crowd in front of them tonight. You know, we're at home. There's a couple games left. They know that the playoffs are bleak, and they're gonna need some. They're gonna need some help from somebody else to get in. And you know, they just can't. They want to end the season on a big positive. And I think NU is going to come out and give one of their best efforts of the season tonight.
So Nevada Union's coming in here with a 7-16, and Del Oro's coming in with a 11-12.
Yeah.
Some of the scorers for the Miners, you got Blaney.
Blaney's actually leading the team right now. Senior Greg Blaney with just under 11 points a game for Nevada Union. Rebounds, the leading rebounder for Nevada Union right now is a big 6'6" Zach Spencer. Zach saw minutes last year as a varsity player, as a sophomore on our senior Ladin team last year. Did real well. I thought his breakout game last year was in the Tokay game at Arco. Zach came out and really played well for us in that final game when we got into foul trouble. Our assist leader right now is John Wolfholm, one of our most fundamentally sound players on the team. He also saw some minutes last year as a varsity player, as a freshman, and he's averaging just a little over 3.5 assists a game. And our steal leader is our little heads-up guard, Brian Jackson. Now Brian is a gym rat. He's one of those kids that's one of the first to get in the gym and one of the last to leave. I've been around that kid since about the 7th grade at Lyman Gilmore. I had the privilege of coaching him, and he's just, you know, he makes up with his lack of size and his strength with just court savvy. He understands the game. He understands where he's supposed to be. He understands angles. He's just a super little player who, you know, Coach Dellis would like to have about 10 of him on the team, I'm sure. And our block leader is back to our big guy, Zach Spencer, who's getting about 2.5 blocks a game. And Zach's got the long arms of the law. He's walking down the hallway, and I think his arms are touching his knees.
He is. He's a long, lanky guy. Zach's coming in at, where's Spencer on the list there? There he is at the bottom, 6'7", 195 pounds.
I don't know if he's quite 6'7". I think that roster might fudge a little bit on their heights and weights, but he's a good 6'6".
There we go. We got our monitor back. That's a good thing. We're complete here again. There's some stats on the boys. Blaney leading the team at overall points, 246 points. Followed by Brian Jackson, 234. You know, 235. Jackson, I've been watching that kid to kind of break out all year long. He just he's got the shot if he takes it, but a lot of times he turns it down and passes it off, and he's by far not a selfish player.
Yeah, he's a very unselfish player, and he's had some open looks that he's passed up because he's always looking to get other teammates involved. And I think that's part of being a point guard, is to come in and penetrate, get deep into the key, and then find your teammates, an inside-out game. And so that's pretty much his job, and that's what he does best. And he isn't afraid to shoot, and he's got the pump fakes down. You know, he's undersized, and he knows that, but he just has a way of getting shots off. I remember here against Nevada Union upset Rockland earlier in the year, which was the biggest win of the year for them. Brian got into the key and got some double clutch underneath moves, layups, 2 key big shots in the 4th quarter that helped Nevada Union secure that win. And he just understands the game real well. He's just one of those kids that you always have to find a spot for on the team. because of his court savvy. You know, it just goes to show you that, you know, there's a place in the game for a kid that's undersized.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hard worker. A real student of the game.
Yeah. Here we go. All right, tradition here. The Allied Gymnasium. We're going to go ahead and shoot it down to midcourt. Gilbert, who do you got down there?
Jeff Dellis getting ready for the final 2 home games, 3 home games of the season for you. And Jeff, it's kind of obvious now, Miners not going to the playoffs this year. What do you tell the team to keep them pumped up after a season where you go to Arco last year and then have this kind of a season?
Well, I think it really speaks to the quality of kids we have, the character that they see this now as our playoffs. And it wasn't so much anything that Kevin, Steve, or I said, but that it's their internal fortitude. It's the way they've been raised. They are hardworking, good character kids. And I'm just very impressed with how our practices have run, how hard we continue to work, in spite of the fact that our ultimate goal of getting to the playoffs is not going to be realized. But, you know, like I said, we've been on the road 5 out of 6. Our kids are thrilled to be home. We've got a nice crowd. We've got the band. You guys are here. The radio's here. It's a nice home environment. We're really excited to be here.
Well, it is, and it's a new home environment. Boys not having played yet in the new configuration.
Right. Yeah, Dwayne Gansky and I talked about this all last year. We finally pulled the plug and said, let's do it. And he's thrilled with it. It worked out really well for them. I like it. I like being able to see the court from a different perspective. I like the fact that I won't have fans and other people walking in front of me during the game. So this should have been done a long time ago. We're really happy with it.
Well, it's working out pretty well for us. I especially like you down on this side right here. Don't have to run as much cable.
Good. We want to make sure your life is easy.
Now, what do we know about D.O. coming in here tonight?
Del Oro is coached by Jeff Broyles. They're always hard working, disciplined. They play very physical, and it's going to be a great game for us. This is going to end up being a very big rivalry for us over the next several years.
It certainly is, and let's hope it's as exciting as that Rockland Thunder game certainly has to be one of the highlights of the season for your boys.
I think so. We've struggled since then in terms of wins and losses. You know, we're going to get a chance to go down there and see if it was an anomaly or if it was legit on Friday. So Del Oro is going to be a good test for us. I think we're up for the challenge.
Okay, Coach. Well, good luck tonight, and we'll see you one more time in your Miners next Wednesday. 2 home games for the Miners next week, so come on out. Your last chance to see NU boys Miner basketball for the season, at least for this year. Coming up next week, 2 great home games. Good luck tonight.
Thanks for all your support, Gil.
All right, Jeff Dellis there. As I had to pull him away, guys, he was talking to the other coach over there, and didn't really want to come over here and talk, I don't think, but he said he did it just because it's us. So, you know, he's showing us the love, guys. What can I say? Be sure to stick around at halftime. We're going to be talking to the brand new sports reporter, Ross Maak. He's right over there with his leg up there. Go pan over there. He's got his leg up on the stands right there, taking notes tonight. And we'll be talking with him about the latest standings, the latest power rankings as we get ready to go into the postseason. But right now, let's get ready for Miner basketball. Thank those second set of underwriters as you watch your NorCal Game of the Week. Guys, back to you.
Hey, thanks, Gil. NorCal Game of the Week being brought to you by the great folks at Spencer Construction. It's not too late to build your home of your dreams with the help of Scott Spencer and Spencer Construction. Because Spencer Construction specializes in the creation of custom homes in our Foothill area. You can rely on Scott to help you every step of the way, from planning, permits, and design, and all the way down to the final process of completion. There's no need to fear building your dream home anymore. Call Scott Spencer of Spencer Construction. Scott is also the president of the NU Basketball Booster. Scott Spencer Construction.
And the House of Print and Copy. It's a brand new year, and it's time to give your company a whole new fresh look. From business cards to stationery and envelopes, the pros at the House and Print and Copy specialize in designing the best look for you. You only get one chance for a first impression, so be sure the business cards reflect how unique you really are at House of Print and Copy.
Walker's Office Supply. Walker's Office Supply is the friendliest place in town. It's where they know your name and they know their business. They're local just like you. Mike Anderson and his family have served you from their Grass Valley location for many years, and if they don't and if they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they'll order it for you. From their huge warehouse selection, they also provide delivery the very next day. You can't beat the customer service at Walker's Office Supply.
And Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Plaza Tire and Auto is the official automotive repair facility of the game of the week. And the guys at Plaza always keep Commander 2 up and running, so you don't have to miss a single NU minor game. So if the Commander is ever down and you know you've got her in a hurry and out, and the pros at Plaza Tire can do the same for you as well. Plaza Tire and Auto Service, professional auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs.
And Touchdown Productions celebrating our 10th season of local sports television. Thanks for making us the #1 television show right here in the Foothills. Now, with over 40 broadcasts each week across our Foothill network of stations in Auburn, ACTV Channel 20, on Suddenlink Channel 23, and on LOP Channel 7, and of course in Grass Valley and Nevada City on NCTV Channel 11. All right, you know we're supposed to get better at these mentions.
I know, I was
I am
through mine too.
Oh, geez, I'm pushing them up more this year than any other year. But that's all right.
Maybe it has something to do with drinking before they go.
Yeah. Jeez, maybe we should. Yeah, here we go. All right, so the clock's counting down. We've got a minute on the clock, and the table's set. NU's getting ready to take on Del Oro, the Del Oro Golden Eagles. About a minute to go. We'll get ready for the introduction. NU's at the, take a look at those Sierra Foothill standings.
Okay, we got Granite Bay here rocking on top at 8-1 right now.
Yeah.
And they had a close game here with Nevada Union earlier in the year. I happened to attend that game, and that was right down to the wire. So Nevada Union, they beat Rockland, so they know they can play with these teams. They're leading the pack at 8-1. Rockland's followed closely behind at 7-2. Oakmont out of Roseville is 5-4, and Del Oro right here tonight is looking to get closer to 500. They're currently at 3-5. Roseville is 3-6 right now. Wood Creek 2-6, and Nevada Union is 2-6. So one of those teams will secure a higher spot tonight after the game. So looks like Del Oro has some height tonight. They got sporting some tall lineup out there.
Yeah, they do. And our courtside announcer, Newell Humphers, is going to be calling the starting lineup. Go ahead and go into our national anthem. Here we go. Starting lineup for the Del Oro Golden Eagles.
First, for the visiting Golden Eagles from Del Oro High School. Number 2, Jake Lovasolo.
And number 2, Jake Lovasolo, 6'1", 11th grader, playing the guards forward. And their tallest guy on the roster, number 4, Casey Arnett, coming in at 6'8", junior. Number 11, Spencer Montes, a 5'9", junior, guard spot.
Number 5, Luke Stoddard.
And number 5, Luke Stoddard, 6'2", junior. And number 40, Robbie Cook, 6'4", senior. So it looks like we've got 4 juniors and 1 senior, Gino.
4 juniors and 1 senior, so they're going to be a team to watch next year.
Yeah. Just like NU.
Del Oro mirrors our school, I think, in a lot of ways. The community support, nice crowds. They got a balanced sports program. Their football program, I think, was their football team was 1 or 2 in this area all year long. In fact, didn't we play them in football once last year? I think we did, just a mirror image of the communities.
Yeah. Well, and like they're talking, this is their newest rival, so it's going to be heating it up as years to come. Coming out of these chutes,
that's that sophomore they just pulled up. That's Mark Kendall.
Okay, number 32, Mark Kendall, getting the starting spot. And Mark Hopkins. Mark's a 5'11", 140-pound 10th grader. And number 24, Greg Blaney, 6'5", 185-pound junior. Mentioned Greg early. And Zach Spencer, the 6'7", 195-pound junior. And number 5, Brian Jackson, 6'0", 160 pounds. Senior this year. Rounding off the 5.
Head coach for the Miners in his 6th season, Jeff Dellis.
And head coach, Jeff Dellis.
And Steve Dearhart.
So we've got a new gymnasium here. We've got a new configuration. They switch sides where the teams sit. They switch the scorers booth around. Kind of nice. It opens it up. The band's on the other side.
Yeah. And people walking in the gym from the foyer can kind of flow into the stands instead of walking in front of the team's benches.
Yeah, good idea. I like the new layout.
Yeah.
You guys will have to come check
And
it
also,
out.
when you're running bad, you got to try something different.
Yeah, heck yeah. Change the pace. So we're at tip-off. We got the big man for the Miners, Zach Spencer, in the middle with number 4, Casey Arnett, 6'8", and a 6'7" guy going heads up.
Okay, Zach, let's get up there.
Arnett pulls it off, goes in the hand of Blaney. So NU first possession, Jackson with the ball coming down top side. We're underway. And that's Kendall getting his hands on the game early on, the one that moved up from the JV. Kendall with the ball, looking around, finds Spencer.
Yeah, Kendall's a 3-point artist.
Kendall at the top finds Jackson on the side. A little bounce pass inside to Spencer, and Spencer's going to get called for the travel. So first turnover is going to go for the Miners.
And Mark, looked like that. You want to try to get Zach involved early. A nice little wraparound pass to him there. He just got too far underneath the basket there.
Arnett with the ball goes deep inside, somewhat of an alley-oop. Didn't work, a little far under. 11 taking the shot. That's Spencer Montes. And Hopkins goes straight in the glass, picks up the foul. So Mark Hopkins is going to go to the iron and shoot a pair.
Hoppy they call him, but his name is Mark Hopkinson, and Coach Dellis got to be happy about that, Mark. He, the sophomore, attacking the basket right there, initiating contact with the defense so he can get to the foul line there. That's a good play there by the sophomore.
And Hopkins puts his first one in. Followed up by the second one. And Hopkins with 2. Jackson putting the pressure on number 5, Stoddard. Shot clock 35. Del Oro inbounding here. Jackson on the coverage. Kendall on his man. Coming up, top side, putting a little pressure on him. Goes inside. That's Montes. Kicks it over to Arnett. Arnett far side. That's to Jake. Jake goes out of, almost steps out of bounds. Taking the shot, Montes. Hopkins, little one-on-one. He slows down the pace. Miners catch up. Hopkins for the triple. Rings it up.
Yeah. That's you know, he's looking to pass the ball. Nobody was open, so Mark says, this looks like good. This looks good. I can drain this shot.
Yeah. And Jackson, I think that was Brian Jackson going to the floor. Yeah, it was. That was Stoddard losing the handle on it for Del Oro, and Brian Jackson diving down. Well, what happened?
Good start for Nevada Union there.
Ball must have went out of bounds, or Jackson went out of bounds. Del Oro retains possession.
Nevada Union tight man-to-man defense here. Really, Blaney's really working over number 4 for Del Oro. Arnett on the post there. You're getting downright physical.
Zach Spencer coming down with a big rebound. And Kendall lights up the 3 for his first shot of the night. Does not go. Arnett on the rebound. Kendall trying to get warmed up. Del Oro pushing it all the way in. Blocked by the big man, Blaney.
Yeah. Blaney says, not in my house.
Zach Blaney just nailed that one. The feeling of satisfaction. He didn't even break a smile on that one. That's Blaney. She's as serious as the day is long.
You know, we had a little scramble for the loose ball there, and Del Oro picked up the foul. So Nevada Union gets the ball in the back court.
A little full court pressure from Del Oro. Spencer now. Oh, Blaney wide open underneath.
Nice look.
Zach Spencer threads it inside to him. Blaney pops it in. 7-zip.
Yeah, Union's off and running tonight.
That they are. Dellis wanting the traveling call. Getting the bucket in. That's Luke Stoddard. Stoddard picking up a pair. A little bit of pressure.
Like go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, 5:14 on the clock. 7-2. Miners on top, taking control in this first quarter.
Like Del Oro's in a little three-quarter court zone trap here, and they fall back into a zone defense.
Kendall.
See, that's how you beat a zone, is you skip the ball over the top, use a lot of ball fakes.
Just missed. The ball went on the floor. Just missed a turnover. Kendall creating it right there. Yeah. Kendall coming up on the back door, creating the turnover, going into the hands of Blaney. NU playing some good D. Again, underneath. Blaney's camped out and rings it up. And goes to the line.
Yeah, that's a... See, I think Del Oro is so concerned about Nevada Union's perimeter shooting that they're overlooking the inside play. And they're out a little bit too far on the perimeter, and that's opening up some backdoor looks for their Nevada Union guards. And they're finding the last 2, Greg Blaney's had uncontested layups.
Yeah.
2-footers.
Right underneath. That's Hopkinson. Hoppy on the coverage. A little shake and bake from Del Oro. Out of 10-foot.
There's an offensive board for Del Oro.
And bouncing. There we go. Spencer battling underneath. Zach.
Yep.
Here's that pickpocket turnover.
Okay,
Gino,
here we go. His head's up. He's just dribbling down the court. He's looking in the middle of the court, ready to make a pass. Well, he doesn't see Jackson coming up from behind him. Or is that Kendall?
That was Kendall,
anyway,
yeah.
Kendall. Kendall comes up from behind him and taps the ball forward to Blaney, who immediately puts his head up, which is the right thing to do instead of go on the dribble. You can pass the ball faster, you can dribble the ball. So good fundamentals there by Nevada Union.
9-2. Miners on top, taking control. Baseline, Jackson reverse, denied by one of the big guys.
Well, Jackson was trying to go up between some trees.
Yeah,
you can't go up between those redwoods. Maybe a fern.
Arnett, long 3, hard off the iron. Rebound coming in. And Arnett hustles back.
Here we go.
Blaney, rebound.
One and done for Del Oro.
Ball goes out of bounds.
New ball.
So Blaney's coming out for a blow. And going in.
Well-deserved blow there. Blaney gave him some good toughness inside. He was working on Ardent, post guy down there. They're getting down, pushing each other around on the post. Nice to see that physical play. Oh, I think Del Oro just got away with a push off there on Mark Kendall.
Coming into the game for Blaney, Nick Kinsella, number 10, who's on the floor. Inside the paint, also Newport getting ready to check in as well. Nate Newport. Dish inside.
Yeah.
Zach Spencer tries to pick up the block on Often. Ryan Often, he converts the deuce.
Often, Del Oro like to see it as a little play on his name there more often.
Yeah.
Like to see Often score a little more often than he is. 6'5", you got to use the height.
Yeah. So Hopkinson coming out for a quick breather. Puts Blaney back into the ball game for the Miners. So Blaney takes about a minute breather, 2-minute breather. Wivholm on the floor. Newport, Kinsella, Blaney, and Kendall. Kendall's the only one that's left of the starters out there. Baseline pull up, unable to go. Blaney rebound for the Miners. Newport with the ball on the top side. And Kendall. Mark Kendall.
There he goes. There he goes.
Ringing it up. Getting the triple. Setting the score at 12-4. 2 minutes on the clock. First quarter play. Going baseline. Kendall shoving them out of bounds. They're on the side of the bounds.
Rebound in you. Nope, loose ball. I'll tell you, Mark, I like to see that sophomore pull up and you know, not even think about it. He had his mind made up that ball was going to go in the hoop when he got the ball. You know, just not thinking about it, just doing it. You got to like that confidence.
That's Mark Kendall.
That's why he got moved up, I guess.
Yeah, and starting spot. Kid's been working hard. It's paid off. Here we go. Kendall on the coverage now. Shot clock 24. Del Oro trying to get it rolling here. 12-4. Miners on top. Newport on the coverage now.
Good tight defense here.
Goes right into it. Nate putting the pressure on him.
Oh, they bailed him out. He was about ready to call a 5-second count. Nate was playing tight defense, but he got a little bit of too much of the chest, and it was body to body, and he called the pump foul. Tough break for Nevada Union.
Yeah. It was. He had nowhere to go, and Nate just pushed him a little bit hard in the referee's eyes. Fresh shot clock. Here they come again. Del Oro. Newport on the D again. Bounce pass left wide open on the corner. That's number 23, Royals. And the Miner Maniacs are first to give him the air ball.
Air ball, yeah. You're going to hear that tonight. That was a great break there by Kinsella. Nice rebound, pushed the ball. He just got a little bit too ahead. Adrenaline was flowing a little bit and got the ball out in front of Wivholm.
A pull-up jumper, unable to go. Jackson, rebound. Looks like he's going one-on-one, coast to coast.
Yeah, he was. And he got rewarded with a bit foul.
Brian Jackson playing some good hard ball there, taking it through the paint, picking up the foul for a pair.
Brian doesn't care how big or tall they are. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. He's going to take it to you. Don't let that little body deceive you. He knows how to play the basketball game.
He protected that ball all the way in, too, and just got denied. First one sinks for Jackson. And second one does as well. Alley-oop set up, unable to go. Jackson coming up the rebound. He's got Hopkins on the right if he needs him. He finds him. Excuse me, Newport. Yeah. Newport to Wivholm. Wivholm, Newport.
Oh, we got to travel on Wivholm.
Oh, it's too bad. It was a nice setup. Wivholm kicks it over to Newport. Newport dunks in the three that does not count. Miners 14-4, dominating this first quarter of play. 27 seconds left on the remainder of the first quarter. Shot clock shut off. 2 seconds. Final shot at the buzzer. Good defense, Miners, denying them that last shot.
Union's coming out with lots of energy tonight, and it's very evident. Everybody that's coming off the bench is giving contributing some good minutes defensively for Coach Dellis' Miners.
14-4.
Yeah, that's what Nevada Union wanted, to come out strong tonight at home in front of this crowd, and it just generates energy in the gym when you do that. Instead of digging yourselves a hole, which they've been doing, they just come out strong in the first, and hopefully it's some carry over. Giving up 4 points. Is a great defensive quarter. Is absolutely great. They're moving their feet, they're moving their hands, they're helping. It's a very active group tonight.
Creating turnovers. They're playing strong and hard. 8 minutes on the clock. We're getting ready to roll into the second quarter of play. Allied Gymnasium, campus of Nevada Union.
Coach Dellis is starting the second quarter here, Mark, with a little older lineup here. You got one sophomore in the lineup, Mark Hopkinson on the point. Del Oro staying in that 2-3 zone defense. Nevada Union's going to try to skip over the top and just penetrate and make some good passes.
Blaney gets called for the travel underneath there. Hopped up. Shot clock 26. Jackson on the coverage on his man. Wide open on this corner. Montez unable to go. Rebound. Del Oro. That's Jake with the ball now. Jackson on the coverage. Oh, Brian gets caught with an arm inside there. Gets a foul. Brian Jackson.
BJ picked up a foul there. That his first foul? I think that.
Yeah. Zach Spencer closing the door on that baseline shot.
Yeah, it was good help defense by Nevada Union, forcing a turnover there on the baseline. Baseline's been their friend there. They like to push that baseline and trap and rotate on that baseline, and it's really tough to pass out of that baseline trap. That's a good place to trap somebody on the court.
Hopkins to Newport. Newport goes for the three. Rebound Spencer to Newport to Jackson. Newport now. Excuse me. I'm getting Hopkinson and Newport mixed up. Brian Jackson on the triple. In and out off the iron. Rebound Del Oro.
Nice skip passes across that zone, Mark.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover. Newport creating something over there on the corner. Turnover for the Miners.
No score in the first minute and a half of play here in the second quarter. He's going to break through here in a minute.
Jackson Kendall launching the triple.
That boy's not afraid to shoot.
No, he pulled that one back. And
the gunslinger.
Yeah. Kendall again to Blaney inside, one-on-one. Blaney clearing the path. Caught an arm on the way up, no whistle. inside. Denied. That's number 12, Ryan Otten.
Another block by Blaney there. I think it's second or third of the game.
Jackson Kendall with the ball. Inside Spencer finds Blaney again.
Oh.
Blaney went far side. Came back on the reverse and a little too hard and missed his target.
Zach Spencer's done a nice job of looking inside tonight. A good big man, good passing big man.
Blaney picking up that rebound. Spencer, a little long, coming in for the rebound, puts his hand in between and going to get called for the foul. Zach Spencer picking one up.
Yeah. A slow pace here, Mark, in the second quarter here.
Yeah, big difference.
Yeah.
Lost a lot of momentum there.
Both teams came out with a lot of energy in the first quarter. Getting up and down the court, and now things just kind of slowed to a snail's pace here.
Yeah, they have. No score here in the second quarter. Just under 3 minutes already played. 5:23 on the clock. KNCO's in the house. Live radio. And we're as live as you can get too on TV.
We're live, baby.
We are live.
I don't know if I'm going to stay up and watch the broadcast at midnight tonight, though.
Well, you could. Arnett teeing it up. A lot of black underneath there, battling for the rebounds, and Kendall works that one out. Kendall to Jackson. Jackson looks, passes it up, back to Kendall. Now Jackson again. Step clears, find Hopkinson far side to Spencer.
Good ball movement. Look at that.
Nice dish inside to Kinsella. Spencer, reset shot clock. Spencer back up off the board, unable to get it to drop. Still no score in the
That was a good
second
series by Nevada Union there. This is great ball movement. They had 5 passes before they took a shot that time.
Arnett, nice little spin move there. Unable to get it in. Kendall, Hopkinson.
Gunslinger, put it up.
Dish inside, Kinsella, top side.
He wanted to. He wanted to pull the trigger there. Better not.
Yeah. Jackson shot clock at 18. Still plenty of time. Now he's clear. Goes for the 3. A little short rebound. Picking up the rebound, that's Jake. Goes coast to coast and shoves Hopkinson. And he's going to pick up the offensive foul. No.
Actually, that foul was on Mark Hopkinson, number 1. Little bump here, going up for the layup.
14-4. Nothing but iron on that one. Nick Root. 14-5. First team to score here in the second quarter.
First point there.
Yeah.
4 minutes into the second quarter.
Nick Root. Second one goes net.
We got their travel.
Traveling call, turnover.
Another travel call.
Tenfold. Here we go, underway. 3:57 before the half. Turnover right into the hands of Kinsella. Nick Kinsella, number 10. Oh, what was that?
That was a half shot, half pass, I guess.
Goes straight to the iron.
Well, whatever it was, it ended up being a layup for Del Oro. And then poor Mark compounded the problem there with an errant pass. So not a good 2 minute or a minute stretch there.
Yeah. Well, the only ones to score, putting 4 points on the board.
Del Oro.
Yeah. Putting that last bucket in was number 13, Boot Slatter.
All that is just inexperience, a little bit. Sophomores coming in and out of the lineup. They're excited to be on the team, and this is a different level. The game is so much quicker at this level than it was at the JV where they were playing, a month ago, and it just gets some growing pains. They're going to happen.
Yeah.
And Coach Dellis is very patient with them and he's giving them minutes, and it's just going to benefit us down the road.
Well, we got a timeout called on the floor. Dellis didn't like what he was seeing after a little 6-point run, 6-0 run for the Golden Eagles.
How you doing?
We're back underway, 3:18 on the clock. A little full court pressure. Far side Hopkinson with the ball now. Kinsella finds him open. Little dual man coverage. Whipholm right there to help. Ball goes out of bounds. Blaney with a nice save and into the hands of Kendall. Blaney goes to the glass. Kinsella on the putback. Rebound, Del Oro.
Go, Nevada. You just get going here. We're stuck on 14 here.
He'd been stuck on 14.
You need to set up a play and get an easy one here and get on the board and get us going again.
Yeah, here we go. And you letting them back into this game. Inside feed. Man, nice feed to the inside.
Yeah, they're all scratching their way back in here.
Yeah. Greg Oaten.
Blaney pulling it up there.
Another turnover. Here we go. So Del Oro tying it up right here. 14-14.
Dellis might be thinking about using a TO here.
2:06, another
Get this
one.
place under control here. Del Oro on the run again.
Del Oro, first time to go up. Wild shot. Kinsella coming up with the rebound. Got one in his back door, clears the ball, gets it to Whipholm. Well, we saw that one disintegrate quick.
Yeah, they're staying in that zone here, looking for something inside. They're skipping over the top.
Jackson.
There's a nice pass.
Very nice. Good patience, finding Blaney open in the paint. 16-14. Miners finally getting a deuce on the board. First shot scored for them, second quarter. Unbelievable dry run. And Del Oro answering back. That's number 2, Jake. Jackson now. Nobody on Blaney. Now he's got a man. Brian Jackson, shot clock.
There's good
20.
penetration by Jackson into the key.
Yeah. Whipholm getting smothered, having to get rid of it. Newport coming up with the ball for the Miners.
Now Nevada Union, see the middle's open right there in the zone?
Yeah.
I want to maybe try a little high-low action.
Yeah. Kinsella hitting the iron. Coming right back down, and his hands going up, landing the deuce and picking up the foul.
Yeah.
3-point opportunity.
Nick Kinsella is one of the most athletic kids on the team. He is a very gifted athlete. He jumps, runs, long body, basketball body. Just needs more minutes. Needs some court time. Get polished.
Throw Kinsella at the line. Going to shoot one. And drops it in. 19-16. 42 seconds on the shot. Or excuse me, on the game clock. Give and go there.
Now, both teams have 6 fouls, so the next foul is going to be a bonus. So Nevada Union's careful here not to foul. They're going to get a shot at going to get one more possession on offense here.
11 on the shot clock, 16 on the game clock. Inside, Jackson creating the turnover, battling for it. NU, another opportunity. Newport wide open, off the glass, and dunks it in. Nate Newport on the breakaway and at the buzzer trying to pull the string. Nick Root for Del Oro unable to put it in. 21-16.
That was a heads-up play there at the end of the game by Brian Jackson. He came down on this end amongst the trees, picked up a loose ball, got his head up immediately and looked down court to see an open Nate Newport for a layup.
That was nice.
Smart play.
We're at halftime. Got a little halftime interview. The new man on the block for the Union, the sports reporter Ross Maak, coming our way. And the NorCal Game of the Week being brought to you by the great folks at Hanson Brothers. It's time for you to experience the newest outdoor living experience in Colfax. At Hanson Brothers, Colfax, you'll find a selection of landscape and masonry products, including retaining walls, stepping stones. You'll also find everything you need for outdoor landscaping, including decorative rock, new products like their pondless waterfalls. Hanson Brothers Colfax, proud to be a part of the Colfax community.
Casey Wood Corporation. The Casey Wood Corporation has been serving the needs of the professional contractor since 1990 with the construction-grade lumber products for framing and plywood, siding, and custom doors and windows. They're also proud to be part of the NU Turf Team, donating time and materials for the brand new field at Nevada Union, building a better Hooper Stadium for our community.
And Grass Valley Glass, Shauna Marty and NU football alumni Curtis Allen specialize in everything glass. And we mean everything, from vanity mirrors to etched tabletops to replacement windows for your home. Grass Valley Glass has the experience you need and the local service you expect. They can even perform one-day service on your auto glass. That's Grass Valley Glass, always supporting NU sports.
And soft answers. NU freshman basketball coach Dallas Wolfholm knows his way around the court and his way around the computer. That's why he can solve any software problem you may encounter and can create custom software for you. Dallas puts a full court press on your computer frustrations and drives to the hoop with a solution so you and your computer can both be on the same team. Dallas Wolfholm, happy to donate his time as the NU freshman basketball coach.
And Touchdown Productions, thank you for joining us tonight as we celebrate our 10th season of local sports television in the Foothills. Be sure to join us next week on our Foothill network of stations as we present Lady Miner basketball on their road to Arco Arena. It's NU Lady Miners versus Rockland on senior night throughout our Foothill network of stations in Auburn, ACT Channel 20, on Suddenlink Channel 23, and on LOP Channel 7, and of course in Grass Valley and Nevada City on NCTV Channel 12. Well, little halftime interview. We're going to go ahead and throw it down to our executive producer, Gil. Who do you got down there?
Yeah, I got the new kid on the block.
That's Stacy Hicklin? Oh, no.
No, it's not Stacy Hicklin. It's Ross Maak here with us, the brand new sports reporter for the Union. And if you read his column today, then you get to see his picture. And and now we get to meet him here, all the sports fans in Nevada County, and of course the Foothills. Ross, welcome to Nevada County Sports, and welcome to the Game of the Week.
Very much appreciated. I've enjoyed it so far. This is only the second game I've had a chance to come out and see, so we'll see how it goes.
Now, according to your bio in the paper, new to the sports department, but you've been setting designing the page for a long time.
I have. For about 3.5 years now, I've been on the copy desk at the Union. So I have followed the sports scene in Western Nevada County for 3.5 years, and I'm familiar with a lot of the names. I just can't put faces to them because I haven't been out in the field and able to watch. So I'm looking forward to being able to see, who this Humphers guy is, and who Dellis is, and who Pilcher is, and I know all of the names, but I don't know any of the faces, so looking forward to it.
Well, it just takes some time, and of course, as you go through the cycle of sports and everything, all that becomes familiar. And of course, Ross joining the excellent staff over there, Brian Hamilton and Jeff Miller. And that's got to be nice now to have three guys that can go out and cover stories for the community.
It's going to be an incredible boost for us, I think. Brian is such an organizer and such an incredible writer. Jeff now starting to stand on his own 2 feet. He's such an unbelievable talent. He started as a high school student, and his ability since then has just shot through the roof. They're both of them are a pleasure to work with. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun throwing me into the mix and seeing how far we can take this.
Well, one of the neat things that's here tonight is it's Grass Valley Recreation Basketball League night, and all the kids that play basketball in Grass Valley in the rec league, they wear their jerseys, they come with their coaches, and they get in free tonight.
It's kind of a nifty deal, and it helps. I think every prep situation should have something like that, where these kids kind of are introduced to the varsity team and kind of start that dream of wearing that Miners or Bruins or Falcons or whatever uniform, and having that dream of making the varsity team, I think, can only help future programs at each school.
And of course, as we were talking to Jeff earlier, end of the season for the Miners, not having the opportunity to go to the postseason. But, a lot of teams are moving on to the postseason. What do you say we take a look at those power rankings just came out on Monday?
Absolutely. Let's look at them.
All right, guys, let's throw up those power rankings for all the schools that we cover. And we'll come over and we'll take a look at right here in the men's division. Of course, Division 1 there we have Nevada Union, number 25.
It doesn't look like they're going to be moving on, but I haven't had a good chance to take a good close look at the roster. What kind of ages are we looking at? Juniors, seniors?
Yeah, that's a young team, and they'll be back for next season. Right now, Placer, they'll be going. They might even be hosting a home game, sitting in Division 3 at number 8. Of course, one of the big stories, Colfax in Division 4, number 1. That's the second time in a year they're the defending Section 4 champions.
I think Colfax is going to be the team to watch, and of course you see Bear River right below them at number 3 in McCrory's last season. It's nice to see them up so high, but yeah, Colfax, those Falcons are flying high. They're going to be tough to beat. That
could be 2 home games for Bear River as well, and that would be on the 20th and 22nd of February down there at McCrory Gymnasium. Forest Lake coming in at number 14, which means that they're in the playoffs, but they'll be on the road.
It's going to be a tough road to hoe for the Forest Lake coming off, and I understand they only have 7 starters right now too after talking to their head coach. So they could have a tough first round game on the road. If they can sneak past it, though, it'd be interesting to see what they can do.
Guys, let's go ahead and take a look at those women's power rankings now. And that'll show us, and the really interesting thing is Colfax boys number 1, Colfax girls number 1.
And to look up there and see all single digits across the board too, that shows how strong this area's girls basketball programs are.
Girls basketball always strong in the Foothills. Nevada Union at number 4, that's going to give them a home playoff game. Placer number 6, they'll get 1 home one. Of course, Division 1 only gets 1. Colfax could wind up with 2 home playoff games there, and both boys and girls number 1. Little tiny community of Colfax. Both years they were in the section finals last year.
Oh, is that right? I wasn't aware of that. So it'll be interesting to see what they can do with their number 1 rankings on both sides.
Powerful community. Bear River, number 6, the defending section champions in that division. Them and Colfax both played in the section championship last year in Arco. So both of those teams returning with strength. And, of course, Forest Lake, number 5, our only state champion ever, coming in once again ready to make a strong playoff run.
Well, and going back to Bear River too, it'll be interesting to see. It's when they're coming into the playoffs as a 6th seed, and that's considered a down year. That's pretty impressive program down there.
It is an impressive program. All right, so the power rankings are in. You got a chance to read Ross Maak. They got a nickname for you, Big Mac, Mac Attack.
It's actually pronounced Make, if you can believe it.
Okay, Make. That blows all my little lines there then.
Not nearly as fun, but
No, it's not. I thought you should label your article the Mac Attack, but it's Make.
I had a column a few years ago that was called Making Tracks, and everybody just thought I couldn't spell, so.
You're making bacon, something going on there. Okay, my bad then. Ross Maak, and I'm not going to forget that.
I tell you what, I answer to anything. Mock, Mac, Mook, Mark, whatever.
All right, there he is. Give him a call, send him an email, tell him what you guys want covered, what a good job he's doing. They all do a good job over there. Guys, let's throw it back to you and thank that second set of underwriters as we get ready for minor basketball right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Gil. And Touchdown Productions, your NorCal Game of the Week. Being brought to you by Spencer Construction. NU basketball booster president Scott Spencer specializes in the creation of custom homes in the Foothill area and can help you every step of the way from planning to completion. Scott also loves to create specialty concrete projects as well. Spencer Construction helped create the skate park in Grass Valley and can create special concrete projects for you as well. They've built their name and reputation on it, and customer service is their specialty. Since 1989, Spencer Construction.
The House of Print and Copy. Patty Free is your printing specialist in Grass Valley. It's the copy store that thinks it's a print shop where customer service is their priority. The House of Print and Copy always takes the time to make sure your job is right the first time because they know mistakes can cost you money. That's why they're your one stop for all of your printing and copy needs. The House of Print and Copy.
And Walker's Office Supply. Mike Anderson and his staff at Walker's Office Supplies knows your business, and they know your name because they're local just like you. They carry thousands and thousands of products to make your life more efficient. It's a new year, so get organized with pocket calendars, notebooks, so you won't miss a single appointment in 2007. It's all waiting for you at Walker's Office Supply.
And Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Mark, that's you.
That's me.
And Mike Heauser wants you to know that if it's round rubber and it's rolling, that's you. You can find it at both locations of Plaza Tire. You can always trust the integrity of Plaza Tire because they stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. They've got you covered with 2 locations, the original Plaza in Nevada City and Plaza Tire in Penn Valley. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Professional auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs.
And Touchdown Productions. We're celebrating 10 years of bringing you only the best in local sports television. Thanks for tuning in all across the Foothill networks of stations and making us number one. Number one telecast in Auburn on ACTV Channel 20 and Sudden Leak Channel 23 in Colfax and Meta Vista, Alta Sierra, and Waymire. And LOP Channel 7 throughout the Bear River area and, of course, in Grass Valley, Nevada City, NCTV Channel 11. Well, clock's getting ready to reset at 8 minutes as we get ready to roll into the third quarter. Your Miners hanging on to that lead by a string with a score of 21-16.
Anybody's ball game right now.
Well, that's for sure. And that second quarter was a rough run. A rough one.
A rough run there for Nevada Union by Del Oro. They had them down 14-4. Del Oro came back in the second quarter. Actually, I think they took the lead, didn't they, or did they tie it?
They tied it up.
Tied
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They reeled off 12 straight points. Nevada Union edged back up with a 5-point lead at half.
Well, the directions are switched. We switched baskets. Del Oro coming out of the chutes and putting up a deuce. That's Arnett dropping a pair there, bringing it up to 18-21. 3-point ball game. Little full court press. On the floor for the Miners, we got Jackson. Holy cow. Jackson. Now that's Blaney with the ball. Going up to the iron, gets fouled. Blaney, Spencer, Kendall, Hoppy, and Jackson on the court for the Miners. Blaney, first one drops. 22-18. Kinsella getting ready to come into the game. Blaney shooting a pair. Blaney's going to come out. Dellis is going to give him a little quick sideline coaching. Del Oro going baseline. That's number 2, Jake. Jackson with the ball. A little one-on-one now. Goes to it.
No foul or what?
Nah. Guess they didn't see that. It was a charge or a foul, and the whistle didn't blow. Jackson again. He leads Kinsella. Little finger roll. Drops the deuce.
That was pretty, Mark. Nice lead pass by Jackson there. Hit him in stride.
Yeah. 25-18. Miners picking up from where they left off in the first quarter with their energy. Hopefully they'll keep the momentum rolling. Jack Spencer coming down in the basket after the Robbie Cook miss of the Eagles. And on its way out of bounds, Del Oro coming up with it, pulling up the long deuce. That's Robert Root, unable to get it to fall. 6:15, 25-18, NU on top. Arnett unable to get that one to drop. Blaney coming into the ball game, and Kinsella comes out. Arnett getting that last go, bringing them up to 19-25. Now Ryan Jackson to Hopkinson. Finds Spencer, far side Kendall. Bounce pass to Blaney, who clear for a second. Brian now, long three. Brian Jackson at the top of the key, picking up the triple. 28-19.
Good ball movement by Nevada Union there to get an open look.
Yeah.
There's an offensive board by Del Oro. See, those offensive boards will just kill you. Nevada Union was doing a good job in the first half with the one and done, and then Del Oro 2 shots at the hoop that time. Who scored on that? Was that Arnett or?
Oh, the last one?
Yeah.
Yes, it was, yeah. Blaney, 2-man coverage. Ryan Jackson again, in and out. Ryan unable to get it to drop. Oh, left open underneath there. That's Arnett popping in the deuce. 23-28, NU on top. Jackson now finds Hopkinson. Hoppy, Kendall on the cutter, coming by, passes him up for Spencer. Spencer goes on the inside. Kendall, far side. Comes out, shot clock 13. A lot of time set up. Spencer in the hands now, far side. Ooh, Kendall. Finds Mark Kendall in and out. Del Oro underneath for the rebound.
Down and came back out.
Hopkinson, a little one-on-one with his man. Risky shot does not go. Blaney coming up the rebound. There in the basket.
Couple fresh bodies for Nevada Union. Nick Kinsella, number 10, and Nate Newport, number 11.
Newport with the ball now. Goes baseline right in. Nice move, Nate. Picking up a pair.
He drove a truck through that lane there, Mark.
Yeah, it was wide open for him. No contested there.
There's 4 again.
Answered back. That's Casey Arnett.
Kid's a scoring machine, too.
Yeah. Nate Newport. Out of Kendall. Oh, Jackson. Ball goes in his hands and gets a hand on it, creating almost a turnover. Was Lawton.
Ryan tussling for the ball there. I thought that was going to be a jump ball, but he called the foul on Jackson. Of course, Jackson's just a calm, collective kid that he is. He's not going to say anything. I don't know if he's winning or losing out there. He's just very even keeled.
25 to 30, NU advantage. Oh, nice little dispatch.
Nice little give and go there.
Yeah, very nice. Number 13, that's Luke Slater. Picking it up. 27-30, three-point ball game. Jackson and Newport. Newport trying to clear his man. Strong defense, one-on-one. Jackson open, passes it up, goes inside. Newport back out. Nate taking a look, shoots. In and out, rebound, Kinsella back to Newport. Newport goes baseline and steps out of bounds.
A step out.
Nate carving that line and getting it out. Kendall coming out for a breather and Wilhelm going in. Open three, too hard. Rebound, Arnett. It's all Arnett himself under there creating that one. Shot clock 29, plenty of time. Number 11 bringing it up. That's Montez. So Montez popping it in, tying up the score, 30-30, 2:28, third quarter play. Jackson finds Wivholm. Wivholm looking around. Goes Kinsella. Kinsella clears. The long deuce off the iron. No go. Rebound Montez finds Arnett. Arnett deep pass. A little risky there. Gets it to the hands. Montez, long one. Oh, drains it.
Confident young shooter, too.
Yeah. Not a lot of arc on that ball. Montez putting his team up on top, 33-30.
Two consecutive threes there from the same spot.
Jackson now, Newport. NU needs to answer. Ooh, almost a travel. Got away with one. We're going to get a defensive foul.
Trip foul there on 13. Slater. Well, Nevada Union just is, they're just trading hoops basically. Nobody's making a real conscious effort to it looks like the game slowed a little bit. The pressure, defensive pressure on the top, right there. Oh, as soon as I say that, they go out and do it and press there. But I think both of these young teams need to create some offense with their defense by taking some chances defensively and getting some traps, getting some steals for some easy layups. Because they're struggling a little bit right now offensively. So you have to find other ways to score.
Newport picking up the foul when he went up. Tried to break through the line on the layup. Looks good. Got a Nate there. Ooh, off target there. Spencer holding with his man, a little full court pressure. Newport on the defense, putting pressure on him. Jackson now, Montez with the ball. Banged out the last three, getting a handle on it was Wilhelm. Wilhelm creating it underneath there. Nice job, NU. Inbound to Jackson. A minute on the clock, third quarter. 31-33. Miners trailing by 2. Now Jackson can throw it to Newport. Newport looking around. Wilhelm finds Spencer. Spencer. Fade away.
Yeah.
Zach getting an arm under there, trying to create something, unable to do it.
Zach peeled into the lane, which was a nice, he was going to do a little baby hook shot there. He's been working on and got blocked by Del Oro. And in frustration, Zach went back after the ball and committed a frustration foul, which is real common thing to do. That's his third, so he's racking up the fouls here.
.28 seconds, 21 on the shot clock. Little turnover, going to help NU, 31-33. Jackson clearing the way for a shot. Put back at the buzzer.
Well, Newport followed that shot very nicely and just had a hand on it, and the ball just bounced off the rim. But good effort by Nate to end the quarter.
Well, Del Oro winning that quarter of play. Coming out with the lead, 31-33. Going into the fourth quarter. I'd say the band's in the house tonight. Doing a great job as they always do over there. Bringing that blue and gold spirit to the Allies. There's the Maniacs.
Maniacs, we need a little run here to get the Maniacs involved over there in the yellow shirts there. We need...
There we go.
We need a little run there. Is that big football boys there?
That's my son Blake. He's in the middle.
That's the Blakester?
That's Blake. He doesn't have sense enough to get
Blake,
on
look
top,
up.
But
Wave to mom. Dad.
There we go. They got it. They're hanging on.
He's going down. He's going down. Oh! He's going to be sore tonight, Mark. He had a big hefty boy land on top of your son's back there.
Oh, crushed.
But he's up.
He's up and moving. That was funny.
Here we go, fourth quarter.
This is going to decide it all, Gino, right here.
Get some energy in the house.
Right. Spencer. Lighting up about a 20-footer, does not let it go.
There's 11 again.
Montez, yeah. Banging it. Arnett, rebound. NU's, they're flat-footed out there. Boy, they got to get off their toes.
That's NU ball.
Yeah, goes off the hands or off the feet of Jake.
See if we can get a better shot here.
At the buzzer.
That was well planned there, wasn't it? It's like they waited till the 1 second on the shot clock before Spencer released that ball.
Yeah. And picking up the foul. Tie ball game. Spencer's got opportunity to put him on top right here. Zach at the line. Going to shoot one.
Here's Spencer's first bucket tonight, I think.
Replow. There's Spencer going right up off the glass at the buzzer.
That was Zach Spencer's first bucket tonight. We got to get that kid involved.
Is that right?
Big 6'6" kid like that. We got to get him the ball.
He's been dishing off.
Yeah, he has made some great passes from the high post tonight. Which is a great fast asset to his game. Coach Dellis can take a timeout and talk about it here.
33-34. Favor goes to Del Oro. Dellis giving a little direction right there. Telling the boys what he wants to see.
This last stretch run here, we need to pick it up defensively, get out there and pressure the lanes. Don't make them, make the guards have a difficult time seeing the post players. Basically, just get out. We got bodies to use here. He's using lots of players tonight. There's no reason why these kids can't get in there and just move their feet, move their hands, and give. They know they're only going to be in there for a few minutes at a time. So when you're out there, move your feet, move your hands, make it hard for them to see over you. So they take their post game, which is they've hurt us, inside a little bit. So
there we go. The camera shot there, Gino.
Anyway, what I was saying was, pick it up defensively. This is a home crowd. You got home cooking going on tonight. Get the crowd involved. We need a run here of 4 or 5 buckets.
Oh. Del Oro getting a hand on it. Creating the turnover. 35-33. Miners down by a pair. And Kendall. Tell you what, both these coaches, if you look at Dellis and I think it's Broyles on the other end, both these guys are just really animated coaches, and they're just coaching. All 4 quarters.
They're what they call players coaches. They're very vocal. They move. They're players doing something wrong. He's told what it is, and making constructive moves to get back in. Kids get back in the games, but they definitely coach. Both these guys coach their kids.
Do a great job at that. That last shot goes out of bounds, so NU going to take possession.
I think the players like that kind of coaching myself. I think that,
good
coaches
reinforcement.
pacing up and down, and coaching the kids down there, and rather than just sitting back and observing and being passive.
Creating energy.
It does. It keeps them energized and moving, and also they're working the referees at the same time, trying to get a break.
Newport had 2 guys on him. Came down that baseline. Now Blaney. Looked like he should have had a little help with a foul on that one, but Blaney putting it in. 35-35, tie ball game. 5:34 in the contest. Answering right back, Nick Root. Del Oro on top now. 37-35. Kendall. Oh, nice job. Mark Kendall, a sophomore. Call him the Iceman. 37-37.
Yeah, he has no fear at all about putting that ball up. That's great. And good shooters are confident. You miss 5 in a row, you still got to be thinking about your shot. You got to put it right back up and know that the ball is going to go in eventually.
Yeah. Kendall popping it out of the hands of Arnett. The whistle blows. And foul. So I'd say Mark Kendall was rewarded with that foul. Good defense there.
Yes, he was.
.452, 37-37 is the score. Inside, nice spin move. Does not go in.
A late whistle there, and
yeah.
Got a foul on Del Oro.
Yeah, unused ball. Blaney at the line. Does not go. Still tie ball game. Oh, missed the inside pass. That was Arnett trying to find Robbie Cook. Break for the Miners. Arnett going out. .429 on the clock. Jackson inside, he should take it, gets blocked. Ryan maybe should have pulled a fadeaway. Kinsella goes for the glass. Kinsella putting the Miners up 39-37. Ryan Jackson, one-on-one by himself. Oh, nice job, Ryan Jackson. Little finger roll. The crowd erupts. Love what they're seeing here. BJ, 41-37. Miners had the momentum going.
I'd like to see that. I like to see Jackson's layup again there. He did a real nice thing there at the end of that play and avoided a defensive hand to get it off the glass. That unit's pretty tough in the open court. They like to get up and down and run.
Dallas lining out. Here's that replay, Gino.
Here,
Take us through that.
watch the steal by Jackson here. Jackson's all alone out here. He sees a guy that was left there, and he knows he's going to have to protect the ball. So the guy takes a swipe at it right there, and Jackson protects the ball from the side, goes up under control, shoots it off the glass. That was a veteran play right there.
.350 on the game clock, 41-37 NU. Possession, Del Oro. The Maniacs calling for defense. Oh, they're getting the whole crowd into it. Shot clock at 15. Del Oro having to work that perimeter. Finally gets it to the inside. 2-on-2. No good. Long three. Oh! Nick Root laying down the three. Quieting the crowd down. 41-40. NU by 1. Hopkinson looking around. Oh! Hopkinson throws it away. He thought Kendall was going to bust out, and he came
just
in.
A misread right there.
Yeah, that hurts. Dallas is going to put Blaney in at the buzzer. Whiffholm coming in as well. Zach Spencer coming up with it. He was surrounded by Black. Nice rebound, Zach Spencer. 2:37 on the clock. Shot clock 24, counting down. Kendall with the ball now. Looking around. Kendall comes back out to the top, lights up the three.
There's that sub.
The ice slinger. Whoa.
We're going to start calling him the pistol.
Oh, man. Mark Kendall lighting it up, man. Just concentrating the whole way. What a shot.
I see. I know why Dellis moved him up.
Yeah, goodness sakes. How many points has Kendall got?
It's like 6, 7, 8. He got 10.
10 points.
On the varsity roster for 2 weeks.
44-40. NU on top. 2 minutes on the clock. Crowd's firing up again. Going right at it.
Right back.
Yeah.
Here's the Kendall look again. Here's the replay here. Look, squares up, shoulders, feet are both facing the basket. Look at the release. Good form by Mark. He knew that ball was going in and it left his hands.
Yeah. Jackson going up, picking up the foul. Going to put Bryan at the line for a pair. 1:41 on the clock. 44-42 NU.
And missed by Jackson. Let's see. Watch Kendall's feet, how he turns his feet and he turns his shoulders to the basket here on this replay here. Look, he's faced up to the basket. He's square. He's got a nice follow through. And he's got not plenty of air time. Boom.
Nails
3 points.
Yeah. 44-42 NU. NU looking for a turnover. Dish to the inside. NU just battling. Del Oro is going to retain that ball as it goes out of bounds. 18 on the shot clock. Timeout on the floor. Del Oro called that one. 124. Your Miners on top with 44. 42. Well, we want to welcome all the Grass Valley Rec League basketball players and coaches and fans out there. Thank them for joining us. No doubt they came for a great game.
Yeah, they're sitting right here behind us. They're on the side of us here. This is where it starts, Mark. Right here.
That it does. Remember those days well. And you know, actually Dellis playing a little bit of a role into that. He came behind the players' bench and high-fived all the kids here. I'm sure they appreciated that.
Yeah, it gives them a little excitement about the game and gets them involved. And a lot of these kids I've recognized, they've come to the NU camps on a regular basis. You know, they're just that's how you build the program. Get the younger kids involved. Back to the game.
Oh, whistle blows underneath.
Well, Root had 2 good looks at the basket there. And both shots were just right off the rim. He had great looks. Unfortunately for him, they didn't fall. And Nick Kinsella was there to clean up the glass there at the end and get bumped. So we're in the bonus.
There we go. Nick Kinsella at the line. Shooting 1 and 1, gives him 2. Kinsella. Very calm underneath there. (45-43). NU up by 3. Looks good. Oh, in and out.
Still a 1-possession game, Mark.
Yeah. Anybody's ball game. A minute 2, 45-43, 45-42. Inside. Oh.
Yeah. You got a foul in the act of shooting.
Yeah. So Blaney's going to pick up the foul.
So, yeah, that's actually a great play for Del Oro in a couple respects. They get a guy to the line. The clock is stopped. No time running off the clock here, and he gets a chance to bring him within 1 point with two hoops here. Look at this again here. He's inside. He squares up. Blaney gets a piece of his hand real clear there. So
yeah, he pulled it down. Good call.
Okay, looks like a situation substitution here for Del Oro. They're bringing in another player, probably a little quicker player, a little better defensive player here for the last. Try to get a stop.
Little pressure. Blaney now. Whip home. Nice Kinsella. Shot. Game clock, 50 seconds. Dellis wants a timeout.
That's a good timeout for Coach Dellis. You know, with a young team, you want to make sure that everybody knows what's going on and everybody's on the same page. And sometimes, you know, as we've seen here in the fourth quarter, you know, the younger players get a little rattled under pressure. So that was an excellent timeout by Coach.
Yeah, 45, 43, 47 on the clock. 47 degrees outside somewhere.
Somewhere.
In the fourth
Not
quarter.
here, I hope. And it's in the fourth quarter.
That's it. A lot of fours. Got the fours working.
Yeah.
Dellis drawing it up. Talking.
And it's our fourth home game of the year.
Yeah.
How about that one?
Right, I like it.
Fourth home league game.
Kind of reminds you of that Rockland game down to the wire.
Yes, it does. I was here for that one.
Yeah.
It was exciting to the very end there. How you can clawed their way back into that game and upset highly touted Rockland.
Yeah.
Well, I like that. The sophomore driving to the hoop, taking it in his own hands there. You know, it's nice to see a young kid not hide at the end of a game.
Yeah.
John likes the ball in his hands. And I've seen him do that at a number of games this year where he goes after the ball and shows a lot of leadership there. He's had a big shot against Rockland in that game late in the game too, and might have something to do. He's a quarter.
Big point. Makes it a 3-point game. 44 seconds on the game clock. 46-43. Wilhelm. Chance to take it up to a 2-possession, and he does.
Those are big free throws!
Those are some real big throws.
John's going to get a blow now.
Yeah.
Nice. That was huge. Coach Dellis making a situation substitution here, a little quicker defensive player.
47-43.
And he got what he was looking for. He got a tip.
Yeah.
As Brian Jackson with a come from behind, tipped it forward to his teammate, and he was fouled immediately by Del Oro before any more time could run off the clock. So
nice job, Brian Jackson. Cracked a smile on that one.
That's big.
Yeah.
Those are the little things that don't always show up in the box scores that mean a whole heck of a lot in the game. It's just a little bit of extra hustle. You know, he could have just lollygagged up the court behind his man. No, he gave it a little extra effort, pushed it hard, got a hand on the ball from behind. I mean, I like that.
Mark Kendall, dropping the first of two. 48-43, giving the Miners some breathing room. 38.9 game clock. And second one goes as well. 49-43. Del Oro needs to make hay. And they do. Goes right to it off the iron. Underneath, rebound Arnett off the glass. Now Jackson, Brian Jackson Jumping underneath there, creating a jump ball.
Well, we got a 2-possession game here, so Del Oro needs a quick 3 and then get it to a 1-possession game.
Oh, inside dish, Blaney. Good foul. So Blaney fouling his guy, going up. That was Jake. Going to put Jake to the line.
Yeah, Layton's still not out of the woods yet. This guy makes both these free throws and cuts it to 4. They got a chance.
Out. Hopkinson coming into the game.
Getting a little better ball handle, a little better free throw shooters in the game right now. Coach Dellis making these substitutions. Kids they don't need to score, they just need to take care of the ball.
Newport. Nate breaking out for the deuce. Arnett trying to put it up, does not. Kinsella rebound. He's going to get pulled for the foul. 9 seconds on the shot, or excuse me, on the game clock. We're going to put this one in the books.
That should just about do it.
Yeah. Kinsella, 51-44, 9.5 seconds in this ball game. Kinsella, first one does not go. And second does not go. Rebound, Del Oro. Countdown, 7, 6, 3, and no go. Buzzer goes. And you win! And you wins at home! 51-44. Miners a little sketchy in that second and third quarter, but pulling out the W with a big win here.
That was big at home. Nice to finish the season here out with a couple wins under their belt. Kids are feeling good. Got a tough game there coming up here against Rockland.
Ended on a good note. Everybody sharing the love, getting the high five. Maniacs are on the floor. With the WWJD, what would Jeff do? Those shirts sponsored by Casey Wood. That was actually a senior project, I understand. Shot of Coach Dellis. Gonna throw a couple kids up into the booth, do a little post-game interview with KNCO. Gonna put Brian Jackson up in there, he was key. The other one is Blaney. Greg Blaney going up there. That's right. There's your line score. Pretty much says it all. The W at the end. Next to that 51 for the Miners, the blue and gold. Saw a good one here tonight, folks. Band is sure sounding good too, aren't they, Gino?
Yeah, they're with it tonight. And that helps. A little extra. That's our sixth man in the house there. Band and those Miner Maniacs.
Lady Miners.
Maria Viola right there. And
they'll be joining us tomorrow night.
Becca
Game of the
DeVere,
week.
Emily Ryan, McAtee. Because I see them come over and root for the boys tonight. And they're going to be going on the hardwood tomorrow night.
Right here at the Ally. New gym's looking good. Well, Touchdown Productions bringing you the NorCal Game of the Week. The big help of Hanson Brothers Enterprises. The Hanson family is proud to bring you another great NU basketball game.
Casey Wood Corporation. The Casey family is happy to be your friends and neighbors in Nevada County.
Grass Valley Glass. Shauna Marty and NU football alumni Curtis Allen. Love to support NU sports.
Soft Answers. Debbie and Dallas Wilhelm love to watch their son John and all the NU minors.
And Spencer Construction. Lori Scott Spencer loved to see their son Zach play NU minor basketball. The House of Print and Copy. Patty Faria is proud to be NU alumni mom.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his family always support local sports.
Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Mark and Mike Heauser love to support the youth of our community. You're killing me over there. And Touchdown Productions celebrating a decade of local sports television. This is Mark Heauser along with the giggling Gene Smith saying thanks for joining us all across our Foothill network of stations. Be sure to join us next time as we return to the Allied Gymnasium to see the Lady Miners on senior night as they take on the Rockland Thunder. So be sure to join us for the SFL basketball action as we continue the tradition of high school sports television right here on your NorCal Game of the Week.
Hey, that was fun, Mark. Let's do it again.
That was too much fun. That was a great time. We'll be back here Thursday, a week from Thursday, right here in the Ally. NU plays host to, I'm not sure who, but we'll have a good time with you again.
But, at this point, they just got some momentum going into that last week.
Yeah, well, this is a big booster for them. You know, they played well on their home floor, had a lot of great fan support, and community was out. And
what's nice is Jeff's, getting valuable minutes to these younger kids that are on his team, and they know what the Sierra Foothill League's about now, and they're only going to be stronger.
Absolutely.
Great program.
Yeah, Mark Kendall. Great showing for him, that young sophomore stepping up.
Hitting some big shots.
There's a couple shots of the boys in the booth. We just saw Brian Jackson and Greg Blenny high topside in the KNCO booth doing a post-game interview with them. So
unfortunately, those two guys will be taking a hike after this season, and Dellis is going to miss those two, their court presence.
Yeah, here we go. Your executive producer, Gilbert M. Dominguez. Directors Gil Dominguez and Mr. Brandon Duckett, the Duckett man. And titles and replay, Miranda Goodman. Your announcers, Mark Heauser and Gene, the comedian Smith. Camera operators, Chris Glass, Maverick King, and Connor Ring are in the house. Office manager, Lynn Dominguez, related to Gil. Technical engineer Paula Mikulski. And Touchdown Accounting. Big thanks to Francis Cinto Graziano, CPAs right here in town. And the remote facilities, Commander 2, the new house. Commander Maintenance 2, maintenance done by Plaza Tire and Auto Service. And the Union Sports section. Check them out. We are Touchdown Productions. 578 Sutton Way, Suite 170, Grass Valley. Check us out on the web at www.touchdownproductions.com. And the NorCal Game of the Week being brought to you by Touchdown Productions. For Gilbert Dominguez, the entire Touchdown crew, Gene, the man Smith next to me, I'm Mark Heauser saying goodnight from the Allied Gymnasium. Miners prevail over Del Oro, 51-44. Good night, everybody.